What's up, guys? Happy 4th of July to everybody from the US. We're playing some speed chess today, and I'm still going to be focusing on explaining the thought process and learning from these games, but some of the explanations might need to come after the game so that I don't lose on time. Okay, so we're going to have a very symmetrical position with the difference that my pawn is up here and his pawn is up here, so not quite the same. What setup do I want to go for? Let's put the knight in the center. And I'm probably going to reroute this other knight to support it. So e6, knight e7, knight c6. Okay, that seems like a weird move because I'm just going to chase it away. So what is his idea? He wants to chase my knight away, I guess, is the idea. Okay. I guess that's fair. I think we castle here. Should we expand over here? I think that's a good plan. Let's play b5. I do have to watch out for this x-ray, but I'm probably going to be moving my rook to b8 to deal with that. Just to get away from this bishop. Wow. Okay. Let's go rook b8. I think that's a smart move. It's a pretty interesting position because white's going to attack me. Kind of like a King's Indian style. I'm going to attack them over here. So b4 puts a lot of pressure on white's queen side with this nice looking bishop here. White wants to play f5. That's what they're thinking about, I'm sure. We have a lot of pieces there, though. It would be a sacrifice if they do it. Although my knight's going to be in danger, so I might just leave it. Because I don't have to open up the bishop. I could just leave it, right? Am I worried about f6, though? Not right now. Maybe at some point in the future. I think right now, I'm just going to keep attacking. Once they move their knight, I will have to deal with this, though. Let's go queen b6, starting to put some pressure on this diagonal as well. I guess they have knight c4. I'm going to have to go back. I just noticed that. But it's not the end of the world. We could play d5, chase that knight later, or bishop a6 and take it. Okay, now, like I said, f6 is a move. So we have to either go here and attack this knight or make the trade now, which I don't think I like so much. I suppose counterattacking is an option, but I don't think it's a good. I think I'm going to go bishop f6. Let's see. Takes, check. Oh, there's g5. There's g5. Okay, maybe we do have to take. I can't get forked. I can't allow him to fork me here, so. But now bishop f6 is a move because there is no g5. You take me here, I'm going to win a piece. Ah, there's queen g4. Nope. There's queen g4 now. It's pretty annoying, actually. We can throw in d5, or we can just go bishop f6, immediately check. We just move over. Does this move help me or not? It does allow f6, and it's going to get wild. No, I don't think we can allow f6. Let's go here. I'm going to try to tuck my king in the corner. Bishop h6, we're going to have to save the rook, I think. Yeah, I don't love my position, actually. Queen h5, okay. So here we have to watch out for knight g6, although the pawn is doing a good job of defending it. Okay, let's get away. I want to be able to use this here. I've got to get this bishop off the back so my other rook can help. Okay. It's probably a decent move. Now my queen can come over. And we stop this pawn from pushing anymore. Okay. d5 or just knight g8? Maybe just knight g8. Oh, my rook's hanging. My rook's hanging. So rook g... No, we got to defend the rook. Okay. Let's go here. Now we're threatening to get rid of the knight. We've defended the rook, so now knight g8 is actually a move. No, it's not. We get checkmated. We get checkmated. Yes. Queen g7. And my knight's hanging. But is he actually threatening anything? No, right? Ah, he wants to take this. I see. Bishop takes c6. We save our bishop. Wow, this is very tricky position. Okay, he goes for that instead. So we can play knight e5. We can play knight e5. Now we can play queen g7. Queen's actually doing a great job, by the way, defending everything. Bishop e4, queen g7. He can take here and win the pawn, but that's going to be an easy pawn to capture in the future. So I think somehow we're surviving this attack, and our knight's actually really amazing here because the bishop can't attack it. It's very well supported. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, yeah. Okay, he's probably going to take this pawn. That's okay. No, he does this first. Doesn't really matter, I guess. All right. Let's take here. Let's invade. Actually, should I just take the pawn? Let's just take the pawn. Threatening a fork. Let's get the fork. He's going to trade here, of course. But now we can get rid of the bishop, take the pawn. Yeah, we actually have an extra pawn. Somehow we have an extra pawn in this endgame. Oh, we're going to lose that one, though, if I take it. Oh, he blundered. He just blundered. That's a pin. That's just a basic pin, guys. We're going to win. Let's just defend it really well. Stop the rook from coming down. As long as I don't lose on time, we're going to win easily. Take a free pawn. Get a queen. Defend that. Let's stop this guy. It's fine. Cool. All right, let's analyze it. We're going to be analyzing every game, even though they're speed games. We're still going to try to learn from them. Okay, so let's check. Yeah, so it was a good game. You can see White did have a nice position there, probably when they were attacking our king. But they didn't find the best move, and we defended, and we ended up getting into a good endgame. So let's take a look. Yeah, so they just went for this Fianchetto. It's basically like a King's Indian setup for White, is what they did. Stockfish doesn't like jumping the knight in. It just wants me to play e6 right away. But okay, we get a pretty equal position. This is the move Stockfish doesn't like. It really wanted me to play either d5 or king h8. Yeah, king h8, we actually saw why that was a useful move in the game, because after these pawns got traded, I really would have liked to be able to put my rook on g8 right away. So that's interesting. Stockfish is like planning ahead. He played the best move, queen h5. Yeah, now I'm too slow. White needed to go rook f3. Let's say I would have played, what would I have played? Bishop a6, let's just say. Yeah, rook h3. If White would have created this battery on my king, I was going to be in trouble. How was I going to defend this after the knight moves? The answer is there's no way. There's no easy way to defend it. If you go here, he just sacrifices the knight and checkmate. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, so that's what White needed to do. But once I was able to trade the queens, I knew we were going to be fine. Yeah, and even here it's still equal, but they fell into the pin. So okay, good game. Let's go get some more points. Here we go. Here we go. You're playing at 2600. FIDE master. C3. Okay, let's go knight f6. You want to attack the weak pawn? I think we trade here and play d6. Go back, hit the bishop. Let's see. What's the move against this? I feel like I've played this person before, and I think they did the same thing. Maybe just bishop d7, I think, was okay. Or was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure just something like bishop d7 was a good move. Knight c3. Do we just take this now? If I take, I don't actually win the piece. Okay, so we do need to play something like e6 or a6, chase the bishop. Let's go with, yeah, maybe a6. Force this bishop to make a decision. It goes back. Okay. Do I attack it again? That doesn't really accomplish too much. I can go bishop g4 now, though. Yeah, I want to get the bishop out of here before I play e6, ideally. So now we can play. Hold on, we can also just attack. Let's see. We can just attack that thing. I don't know. They have bishop e4, though. Okay, let's just go e6. Get the bishop out. We'll go back. Okay. Bishop e7 is nice and solid. This is probably more aggressive. I think we'll just keep it nice and solid here. Bishop e7, get the king to safety. I have knight d5 to attack the bishop and knight. That seems like a decent trade, actually. This knight's not doing a lot over here, so I think we should do that. Knight to d5. But I also want to castle, get the king out of the center. So let's think. I have to be careful, though, for some sacrifices. I don't know if it actually works. I think we just take and block. Sorry. He goes here. We have to watch out for this square. You have to watch out for that square. Let's plant the knight here. He's going to go back for sure. Yep. Now what? Do we castle? Let's castle. Probably going to be dropping this bishop back to help support here, but I could also try to take advantage of the pin with knight d4, but I'm not sure. G4 is pretty optimistic from white to do that. Okay, interesting decision. They decide to go in. They have to be careful, though. In fact, can I just get away with this right now? Check. They offer me a draw. I don't think I want to draw. So yeah, their king's going to be really messed up. I think we should just do it. Okay, that just looks like it loses a pawn, unless there's some tactic here that I'm missing. Check, check, but I could come up and defend the bishop. G4, take the knight. I mean, yeah, I didn't think it worked. Okay. All right, we'll trade that. Let's drop the bishop back now to make sure there's no tactics here. We're just up a clear pawn. We're just up a clear pawn. So all we have to do is trade the pieces, win the endgame 4 against 3. That's it. Our knight's really good in the center too. Okay, queen b6 comes to mind. Queen f6, queen d6. I like trying to go for the endgame if they'll trade. If they don't trade, then they have to retreat and waste some time, and we got our queen on a nice square. So I think we can win this endgame. Fight for the files. They can go there, but we just take it and replace it. Like I said, I'm happy to go into this endgame. Yeah, I think we can win this. Okay. All right, let's think about this. So king here, king here. They don't actually get in. At least not right away. So I need to figure out how to create a passed pawn here. That's what we have to do, right? Create a passed pawn here. We got to push these here, right? This is what we have to do, guys. It's not easy with this king here, but this is what we have to try to do. His king, my king, like we might be able to do it. Yeah, maybe I should have brought my king up faster. I might have messed up. Okay. I'm trying to take away this square from the knight. Okay. Now what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Hmm. All right, we got to go faster. I got to go faster here. I'm starting to get concerned with this king coming in here. I didn't see this. I didn't see this, guys. Ah, we're going to lose on time. Man, that was a good sacrifice. I should have probably not allowed the pawn to get like that. Do we have any tricks here? No, I don't have time anyway. Okay, I think we're going to learn something from that end game. I was definitely winning. I was 100% winning, and I threw it. I threw it at the end. Probably was, I should have just played faster too. That was one thing, but also didn't make the best decisions. Wow. Okay, they played a really good game. They played a really good game. But we were winning. You could see we were definitely winning. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I had the brilliant move. This is where they offered me a draw. Let's see what we did wrong. I mean, of course, trading should be fine, which it is. I maintain my advantage. Stockfish says that's fine. That's fine. So what did I do wrong? Oh, that was my big mistake, playing the move g5. I needed to go king d7. Let's say they would have played like, I don't know, let's just say a4. b6 check, force the king here. Oh, look at this, guys. This is actually super instructive. What we want to do is force the king back. And that is exactly what we can do if we put our king here, we play check, and then we play check with the knight. Look at this. We take away everything. So the king is forced to go back to one of these squares. And then our king can come up. And now we have more control with this section of the board, which is where we had problems. And we also have the pawn majority. We have no weaknesses where the king can invade. Totally winning. So the problem with the move that I played, g5, is that now if I try to go back and play the same thing, white is in time to play a5 and stop me, right? And I don't actually get to chase the king away. That's super instructive. You see that? So you can't allow this king to just be so far into your territory, right? That is the key takeaway. Now, of course, I still messed up in time pressure later to lose the game, but yeah, I'm actually here. I'm already losing because of how these pawns are set up. His king is just too active. All right. Very good, instructive game. We had it. We actually were totally winning that game. Just needed to do one little thing at the end. Okay. Here we go. Let's play a King's Gambit. Let's play a King's Gambit. Okay, we'll go with hopefully the main line here. Knight c6. I mean, that can't be a great move for black. Let's just play d4 and get the pawn back. Hopefully next move, d5. Yeah, we could probably take that and play knight c3. Let's see. Does e5 make any sense? Just pushing? No, I think we got to take this. I think we got to take this and attack the queen. Bishop b4. Oh, this move? No, this can't be so good for black. We'll just block. We'll get ready to castle. We're threatening d5 if they don't stop it. That's a very awkward move. I don't think that's good for black. Yeah, see, they had to waste time moving the queen again. Very bad. And now we can go on the offensive here with knight d5, threatening a fork, threatening a queen, threatening to take the pawn. Yeah, so they have to do another awkward move. They've moved their queen like how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. So how do we keep the pressure up? Probably just bishop c4 here. Let's see, bishop e6 though. Maybe c4 is better. Of course, I could take it with the knight. I could take it with the knight. They do want to play bishop e6 next, don't they? Yeah, let's go c4. My idea is on bishop e6, now I can take here with the knight. And if they don't go bishop e6 and threaten the knight, I'm going to try to play bishop takes f4, attacking here. If they check me, I'm pretty sure I'm going to move my king. Okay, that doesn't seem to be too much trouble. Let's just take this. Now we have a threat on c7. What? Our opponent's falling apart. Our opponent's falling apart here. Look at this. What's happening? Why is the king on d7? Why is the king on d7? Let's push. Attack the knight. Because once the knight moves, I'm going to go check. So black is, I think, in big trouble, actually. They have a random check. I can just block or even move my king, but I'll probably just block. Black is in big trouble. I guess they have to take here. Nope, they didn't see it. I'm just getting the vibe that our opponent is not... I don't know. I'm not sure. It just seems like they're missing some basic stuff here. Yeah, it's a very strange game. Very strange game. So we go from 94 accuracy to like probably like 50 accuracy. Yeah, 60. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess the King's Gambit is just too powerful. Let's take a look. I think knight c6 was a bad move right from the beginning. Yeah, it is. It just doesn't really threaten anything. It doesn't stop me from playing d4. It doesn't really attack anything. Better moves for black would be g5, holding on to this pawn. D6, letting out this bishop. Or d5 is a better move right away, but yeah, knight c6 just wasn't quite cutting it. And then let's see here. Yeah, this was also a bad decision because now they have to move it again to not get forked. And then here, it gets attacked again. Now, apparently, Stockfish would have waited. Stockfish wanted me to castle first and save this move for a better moment. Yeah. But we still got into a totally winning position. They blundered the fork. I mean, not a whole lot to analyze on that one. Let's go to the next game. Okay. 2505. All right, we got white again. Let's go. We'll play another King's Gambit if we get the opportunity. No, e6. French defense. Let's play Queen e2. If you don't want to play against the French, you can play Queen e2 and go into some other types of games. We're going to pretend like it's a King's Indian attack. We're just going to pretend like it's a King's Indian attack. And I think we can leave the tension here and just play like knight d2, or we could push. Although generally, yeah, I'm just going to leave the tension here. Let's play knight c3. And if they push by, the thing is, even though we lose time on our knight, then the pawn is very supported. The pawn chain is very strong, right? They're going to just sack the pawn. I might just take it, actually. I might just take it. Let's think about this. Check. We go back. d4. Bishop d2 takes. We get 2 pawns for our knight. Do we have a strong enough attack? It's a blitz game. Let's do it. Because we're going to have a lot of activity with the bishops. You're going to see in just a second, I think. They're going to go for it, of course. Queen a5 has to be the idea. d4, of course. Yes. Okay. So both of my bishops are actually going to be very dangerous. This one here, if we launch the attack with the pawn, but this one also, black has to be careful about. So I think this is a reasonable piece sacrifice, actually. Now I just have to figure out how do we want to do this. How do we want to do this? Like, where does my king want to go? I think here. But I think I should wait. Let's play h3. We're going to go g4, g5. And we're going to use this strong bishop to attack. Oh, that's a pretty annoying move, actually. That is an annoying move. I don't think I want to take it. Let's go here. But my plan is still going to be the same. Push this pawn. Okay. This is a pawn sacrifice. Let's take with the bishop. All right. g4, g5. What are they doing? They just wanted to get away from this. Okay, sure. g4. Here we go. g5. Knight's going to retreat. Now, what? h4 is it? Or queen somewhere? Or f5? No, it's got to be h4. Like, even though black is up a piece, the way we have this set up, it's hard for them to attack anything right now. I guess they can try to bring the knight here. But I don't know if they have time for that, because I'm going to be able to go g6 over here and get to the king. They could play knight d6, knight b5. They disconnected. No. What? It was just getting interesting, guys. It was just getting to the interesting moment. Yeah, they're done. They're not coming back. Let's see what Stockfish says the evaluation was. I'm actually really curious. How does Stockfish feel about that piece sacrifice? How does it feel? So they didn't do anything wrong, really. Let's take a look. Yeah, so Stockfish says, ooh, yeah, Stockfish doesn't like it. Stockfish doesn't like it. Okay. But practically, I don't know. I felt like our position was easy to play. I mean, they did everything right, though. They did everything right. Yeah. So if they would have continued knight c7, I think I was going to go h5. And against this, I don't know what I would have done. Maybe here. Let's say bishop d6. What would I have played? g6? Probably g6. It was going to get wild because I was going to open up this g file and the rooks and the queen were going to attack and who knows what was going to happen. So it's too bad we didn't get to see the end of that game. But Stockfish said, no, you shouldn't have sacked the piece there. Okay. I mean, usually if you can get 2 pawns for your knight and you get a nice attack, it's not generally such a bad sacrifice. I guess in that particular case, Stockfish was arguing that I didn't really have an attack yet. I was going to have to build up the attack, and so it didn't actually make sense to sacrifice the piece, right? Certain gambits, you know, you give up the piece right away and you just get the attack immediately. That was not the case. Okay, let's go with King's Indian. Okay, this guy's going for a super passive approach. I think I'm going to put my bishop here. We'll go with a double fianchetto, and I'll try to plant the knight on e4. Yes. Okay. Let's maybe put some pressure. They do have, oh, hold on. I'm like trying to see if there's some crazy sacrifice here. Doesn't quite work. All right, let's just play c5 and put some pressure on the center here. Okay. Probably I'm going to just defend that with my knight. Okay. So b5 usually is a good move in these types of positions. Yeah, I guess we'll set it up. We'll set it up. Right. You can try to do that. I think we do it anyway. You just sack the pawn and you mess up the pawn structure. It's kind of like a Benko Gambit style sacrifice. If you're not familiar with the Benko Gambit, it's an opening where you basically do exactly what I'm doing. You push these pawns forward. Usually you lose a pawn in the process, but you get a nice attack along these files, which is exactly what's going to happen in this game if they take it, right? Their pawns are going to be all messed up, weak, and we can just easily target them. Okay, take back, take back. So, oh no, it doesn't work. We almost have a beautiful wait, do I have a tactic? Hold everything, guys. If I go here, oh, I guess they could just take me. But if they don't take me, how do you defend your rook? You can't. So you have to attack my knight. But then I can throw in the check. You have to take me. I go here. Oh, you don't have to take me. You can. Wow. I guess it doesn't quite work, but it almost works. All right, let's go knight c3 anyway. But no, yeah, knight c3 is fine. Let's go knight c3. I think I may just end up taking the pawn. Okay, they decide to trade first, which, well, if I take the queen, they take my queen. I take them. No, I'd rather have the file here. So I have control of the file now. My knight is under attack, though. That's a little bit annoying. So how do we deal with that? I guess we can reroute the knight to here. That's a pretty good square. Oh, they have knight c2. I'm regretting this move now. Okay, hold on. How about queen a5? How about queen a5? Then we can take here. I think that was not the right decision. Regardless, we still have the long-term positional weaknesses, like I said, which we can attack. Rook b8. Also, just rook a8, just making sure I get control of the file. Do I want to slow down and play f5? I think we should. I don't think we should let them attack us for no reason. Although it does give them knight f3, knight g5, but we could play h6. Okay, let's do it. Because I get e4, which I like. Question is, do I stop them or just not worry about it? I think I will stop them from going there because that's a pretty nice outpost for the knight. Okay. They're trying to force the issue. All right, let's go. What is the point? What is the point of that? I want to target here. Yeah, I'm throwing this game big time. Yeah, I'm in trouble now, actually. I'm in big trouble. We have to try to trade the queens or I'm going to get checkmated here. We can trade the queens, we might be fine, but he doesn't have to trade. Although then I get queen d4 check and maybe the queen can defend, so maybe I'm okay. But I mean, if this happens, it's over, right? Cannot let that happen. I think we're going to have to come back and defend here. Again, I'm trying to force the issue, which I think I can now do on e5. Because even though I'm down a pawn, they're really bad pawns. You have to remember they're easy targets, right? So also my king is closer to my pawns to defend. His king is far from these. So that's another detail where trading is good. Okay, we forced it. We forced the issue with the trading now. Yeah, this should be fine for us. This endgame should be just fine. I'm going to play one of these two moves. It's just depends what he does. Check, I'm going to run up and target this. Also take this when I have a chance. You see how my king is so much better than his king, right? This is why I should be winning. Come over here and take this one. Okay. Now we do need to make sure we stop that pawn. But I'm able to do it with my rook at any moment. Of course, I sack and get a queen, so he can't do that. He can go here, but I can go there. And if he goes here again, I can just sack it whenever I need to. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I think we were fine, and then I think my knight c3 idea was just not good. And I let him get a nice attack that I didn't have to. But once we got the queens traded, we were in good shape. Yeah. So I actually was never in trouble, although I did give away a big advantage right here. So let's see what happened. Okay, up to this point, game was actually really even. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I did give up some advantage there. I was in my mind, I'm thinking his queen has to defend the rook. You can't go here because you get forked. You can't go here to defend. So you have to move away. Then I was thinking, sorry, not there. Then I was thinking, if I do this, I'm getting forked and losing a knight. But if I throw in this check, oh, I'm still getting forked. Yeah. So there's actually, yeah, this was just a bad idea. I should have just left the knight alone. I think I was going to play queen b6, which, yeah, Stockfish says is a good move. You just get everything attacking. That was going to be fine. Buttoneer, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Question about the pawn on d5. I assume you're talking about towards the end, right? In the end game. So yeah, here it was just really important that I traded queens. If I don't trade queens, I'm in trouble. I'm just in big trouble. So, and here, yeah, the thing that white has to worry about is if you block with the rook, you open up this diagonal for the check. If you try to get away from it by moving this way, then you lose this pawn to the check. So the only thing they could do was to come here and allow me to force the trade like this. Oh, and my knight and queen were both on attacking d8. Okay, let me go back real quick. Oh, right here. That's a good question. Maybe I should have just taken it. Did I play? Yeah, why didn't I just take it? Actually, I don't know. You're right. I should have just I can't take with the queen because I lose my knight. But I could have taken with the knight. And I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I think you're right. I just guess I just missed it. That's what I should have done. So in this end game, yeah, the thing is, all I have, my plan is very simple, right? My plan is very simple. I'm going to push this pawn, come over here with my king, take this pawn, take this with my rook, and white is the one that has to really figure out something to do. And they tried to push a pawn and create some chances, but it just didn't. It didn't work because I could just always sacrifice my rook for it, and then they have to deal with this. And I have extra pawns, so I'm going to be winning the endgame like we saw. So there wasn't really much that white could have done differently at that point. All right. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. We're gaining some points, guys. 25-17. We started at 2,500, right? So we're up 17 points. Playing against the FIDE Master, 2486, who is 2-0 against me. They are 2-0 against me. So we need to get it together here. What is happening with these moves? Okay. I could take the space, which I think I will do. Let's take the space. Not let him play b5 here. Since they spent 2 moves kind of setting it up, I think I will go ahead and do that. And against this, I'm thinking f4. Or maybe just bishop c4, bishop d3. e5, I don't think we're quite ready for it. Let me play bishop g5, actually. Okay, attacking the bishop and pinning my knight. So how about queen d2? How about queen d2? Gets out of the pin, defends the bishop. Okay. Let's play f4. I'm trying to be aggressive this game. All right. Trying to be really aggressive. Let's go knight f3 here. Bishop c4 comes to mind. You do have to watch out for... Actually, no, it's probably fine. Let's see. We can also take this. I don't see a problem with bishop c4. I think I might drop it back to b3 here. I want a castle. Yeah, they can do that now because my rook is not defended. Ooh, I see a nice move here, guys. I think I see a really nice move. Let's go. Let's go get that king. It's time to checkmate the king. It's castle. Now this is a really big threat. King is in trouble. This is also a threat with my rook defended. Okay, so they deal with that one. Okay, I don't know. I might be going a bit too crazy here, but I'm committed at this point. I am committed. So we're down 2 pieces, but we have a nice looking attack. And if we win 1 piece back, we're going to have a bunch of pawns for the piece. So can black survive without giving back one of the pieces? It's kind of the question. Do I also have knight c6? Nice little potential fork there, which would win me the bishop. Of course, if they take, looks like we do just get a piece right back. And then it's like I've only sacrificed 1 piece. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Knight c6. The only move that they have is knight e4. Then I just move my queen somewhere. Oh, wait a second. No, actually, I just take it with check. What am I even saying? That's checkmate. They can't even go. That's checkmate. That is literally checkmate. So black is in trouble. Black is in trouble. Because you can't defend your bishop when you move your queen away. And it's going to force the king back into the line of fire with the rook. And I can play e5 and keep attacking. It's really bad news for black. I think they missed this move. Yeah. So now I'm not even really down material once I get the piece back because I already have 3, 4, 7 against 5 pawns. Black's got to move the queen like here or here. We jump in. I can also take on d5 at that point or play e5 and let him take here and take here with the check, but that's maybe not as good as knight d5. Oh yeah, knight d5 looks crushing. Looks so crushing. So we've got 3 pawns now for the piece and huge attack. We're going to get a 4th pawn if we want. If I take, they can't take with the knight because e5. So they have to take with a pawn. And I can go check. That's good, but is it good enough? Is it the best? Oh, I can even take with the bishop and then play e5. Ooh. Yeah, that's better than taking a random pawn, right? As long as they don't have any checks. No, yeah, this is going to be lights out for black. Let's go e5 here. Look at this move. What a great move. Ooh, I also have queen h6 check, queen b4 check, rook f6 check. What do I even do, guys? What do I even do? Wow. This way they get a pawn, but it's a more powerful battery. This way is really good too, though. And then we keep all of our pawns. What to do, guys? I think I'm going to go with the queen. I think I got to get the queen in here because it's going to be attacking the rook. I'm not worried about one pawn here. Okay, they're trying to checkmate me. That's interesting. They're trying to checkmate me, so maybe just rook f2 or g3. How about rook f2? Oh, there's bishop b7. Hold on. I actually have to be a little bit careful. Okay, I didn't see that actually. Uh-huh. Okay, that was a sneaky move. This is actually very dangerous for my king. I missed that. I should have gone the other way. Okay, well, even this endgame should be fine for us. I think it should be fine. We have an awful lot of pawns. So it's exactly 3 pawns for the bishop, huh? Four pawns for the bishop. No, no, not like this. Not like this, guy. I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe I just did that. Unbelievable. This is going to be the most frustrating loss I've had in a while. Man. Yep. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You play such a nice game, probably have like 3 brilliant moves, and you somehow lose. Like, unbelievable. Got 1 brilliant move. Look at that throw, guys. +4? Are you kidding me? This guy totally blunders knight c6. I played the best move. Okay, Stockfish would have actually... No, yeah, that's the best move. This was the absolute best move. Queen takes b4 was a little bit better. But this is still okay. And then I just blundered it in 1 move. Wow. Wow. That's incredible. All I had to do was take with the pawn and use the pawn. Also opens up the king. I just completely underestimated that I have to stop attacking and actually defend now. And if you go here, bishop b7, look at this. I can't push it because checkmate. So how do I defend this? Stockfish says you have to play king f1 and try to run. No, then he's going to play queen c4 and it's... I should have slowed down right here. I got a little like overconfident. I kind of thought that I could play whatever I wanted to and win. Man, that is brutal. And then, okay, then even the end game, I'm still probably having chances to win. Right around here when I had the pawns rolling, yeah, I'm totally winning. If I don't walk into this fork, I just win the game. Like any other move, D6, E7, any other move, A6, move the rook. Like there's probably only like 2 moves on the board that lose my advantage here and here. Let's actually see. A6, yep, white still keeps the advantage. C4, yep, still keeps the advantage. Keeps the advantage, keeps the advantage, keeps the advantage. Not as much, but he keeps the advantage. Like, yep, literally any other move except these 2. Ah. Now, how do I play another game after that? I can't even believe that. I cannot even believe that that just happened. Here we go again. Everybody likes to play this way for some reason. Okay, well. I think D5 is good. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, what if I just play F5 just before white gets it in? Just stop that idea right from the beginning. Okay. If I take, can they take me here? They can, but I'm going to be able to win it back. So not concerned with that. I guess they could have taken with the knight. That would have actually been an interesting try because then they could have had C4, but they didn't do it. So if I play B6, the problem is this move D6, we have to be careful about. So how do I actually defend this? That's interesting. Queen D6, I guess. Defend the pawn and blockade. I mean, they have knight B5, but I think I can just move here. So we're keeping the pawn defended. We have this tactic to win the pawn back still. If this guy moves, we take their knight. So they take with the bishop, we still take, and the same thing. Okay, so they move their bishop back. And I guess now we can chase the knight. Now we can chase the knight. If it goes here, we can trade it if we want. We don't have to. Oh, now they take there? Okay. Yeah, you could do that if you want. Actually, maybe I should get out of this pin. Let's get out of that pin. Knight C3. Then what? Queen A5. Oh, they go Queen C2. Okay, I'll take that one. I will take that one. He's going to play Rook B1. What am I going to play? Bishop a3 to defend the pawn, I guess. Then rook b3 here, a3, that's no good. Bishop d4, bishop f6, we're losing the pawn. Then we can play rook d8 though. I don't like this position anymore. Do not like it. His bishops are too active, and the rook. His pieces are very active. Mine are awkward. Yep. Let's go here. We got to get this bishop to a more active square or trade it off or something. I'm still frustrated from that last game. I am so frustrated. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? I can hardly move is what's happening. I actually can hardly move. I'm going to try to put my knight here. Even if we lose a pawn there, it frees up the position for our bishops. So that's my idea. It's not even letting me do that. Well, I'm still going to go here. I have to try to do something to get out of this mess. Okay. We can get our bishop to e6. Maybe reroute this and take the pawn. We might have a chance. We might have a fighting chance here. Oh, it was a good move, actually. That was a real good move. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, I can't even move, guys. I can't even move anything. I had one moment. I had one chance and I missed it, apparently. What was our one chance? Right here. I had to play rook a6 here. I traded and then played rook a6. If I play rook a6 and leave the pieces on the board, I'm fine. I mean, I don't even know what I did wrong. Let's see. Stockfish says d4. I was going to move here probably. Or maybe a4. Let's say a4. I don't actually know. b6. You're not worried about this. It's defended. And then if they play f5 now, you're going to go f6. And then bishop d7. See, these types of moves are just so like, there's no like rhyme or reason, at least that I can see, of why Stockfish is saying to play this way. That's why it's hard to learn from these moments, right? Now, I did mess up here. I think I should have taken, yeah, we had to take with the G pawn. I needed to leave the support in the center. This is not a big deal. So that was probably the biggest takeaway for me, is like, don't leave the D5 square so weak. That's where all our problems started from. Yep. That's where it all started. Oh boy. Well, we're back down to 2 points below where we started. Did we play this person before? Did we play the King's Gambit against this person before? Yes, we did. They did the same thing. They did the same thing last time. Remember this, guys? You remember this game? Tell me they're not going to... What is happening? What is happening? This is literally the same game. This is literally the same exact game. Why would you... Okay, that might be a different move. That might be a different move. I think they did something else last time, like bishop e7, right? Okay. Yeah, against this, I'm going to just take here with the knight. This is the same person. It's funny that they played so many moves exactly the same, because if you lose a game, usually you kind of like... I mean, I would try to avoid playing the same thing, but I guess they're committed to it. All right. Bishop d2 should be okay here. Should I play d5? I could just castle. I kind of like d5, just gaining the space. I kind of like it. They're going to give up their bishop here, but that's fine. They're going to trade and play knight e5, but I'll probably just go back to e2 afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll just go back to e2. I like my bishop's placed like this because it controls all the squares the knight can go to. It's usually a pretty good setup. Let's castle kingside. I could have castled either way, but I'm going to go this way. There's queen c5 we have to watch out for, so let's go queen d4 here. Get control of that diagonal before black can do anything about it. Okay, that's fine, but now they can't actually make use of the diagonal, so I don't mind that at all. And not to mention, look at this pawn. It's a protected pass pawn, so that's actually really great for us. Only question is, where do I put the queen? I'm going to get chased by this knight is the thing. Okay, I think here's fine because we can go to C2 next. Okay, he doesn't do it. Let's just bring a rook over. Get control of the file. I think in an endgame, we have a big advantage because of the protected pass pawn. Big advantage in an endgame. Normally, I'm not going to give up this bishop for a knight, but in this case, I'm thinking about it. Because if I don't, this is going to be a very nasty move. So I think we should do it. They trade first. Okay. Chase the knight away. I have control of this file. Let me go. Hold on. Instead of queen e4, should I go? Oh, this is under attack. This is under attack. Hold on, guys. Let's think about this. And I could play b3 just to defend it that way. Let's play b3. Just get the nice, beautiful pawn chain. Then I'm going to bring my queen over here, I think. So knight h5 is a potential move. Rook e1 is a potential move. Okay, they sort of stopped that. Oh, I can't take it because my... Okay, so let's go here. Let's make sure that's defended. Like I said, I think the endgame we're going to win. I think the endgame we're going to win. Okay, rook e2. No. Oh, interesting. Now I can meet it with this. I think I'm happy to play this. Okay, now we can go with our king. We can go with our king. Wow. Actually, I have to be careful here, don't I? We'll talk about it after the game. Very interesting moment right there. We'll talk about why I played this afterwards. That's a good move, actually. That's a really good move. I guess I'm just losing now. Man. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about this endgame. That was actually really interesting. Okay. I think I'm just lost now. Let's see if there's any tricks I can do. Hmm. I don't even have any tricks here, guys. I have nothing. Okay, maybe there's one trick. One trick. All right, we got to talk about that end game. I'm pretty sure I threw it, but let's actually see. Wow, I never had an advantage except in the opening that they played, which was bad. That's actually amazing. Okay, so they repeated the same really bad line, and I guess I forgot. I literally said that, didn't I? I said Stockfish wanted to wait on 95. And then I played it again. Yeah, I think the other game they did something like this and they just let me fork them, right? Like this game they played a better move. Oh, C5 is actually the best move. Wow. It just doesn't make sense from like a human standpoint because I thought I'm going to be winning, but okay. Anyway, that was good. Yeah, no, it's not actually a winning endgame for me. Wow. So I thought for sure this was going to be winning. I thought for sure. Yeah, the reason I played D6 is because I realized that I'm about to get checkmated. Check this out. If I play a different move like F6, checkmate. Like, what? What is this? And like there's like almost no moves that I can play to stop that. G4, same thing. Checkmate. I mean it's wild. So that's why I played D6 because I had to give my king some breathing room. There was nothing else to do. B4 was bad. Yeah, if I would have just played Rook F5, only move, I can get a draw. Why Rook F5? I don't know. I have no idea why that's the move. I was trying to undermine the support of the rook, but F6 was a great move. It should have gone check. So they actually gave me, again, one more chance. I needed to go Rook E2. Only move for me. I didn't do it. Now I'm just lost because my king is out of play and I'm just losing all my pawns. Wow, what an amazing game. Oh, boy. Man, that's a tough one, too. To watch your videos. Yeah, maybe that's my problem. I need to watch my own videos and learn from them. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's get some points back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Knight F3. This is like so common. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Let's play H5. It's like every game they're just fee shadowing the bishop. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Tilt has overtaken me. It has overtaken me, guys. Let's take here. We'll try to get our pawn back over this way. They push it. Okay. Let's just develop. I'm going to castle queenside. We'll get this pawn eventually. Wow, they're just They're just gonna go all the way, huh? All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get a queen. Just get a queen if you want. Let's go bishop e6 so we can get castled. I want to keep pieces on the board, so how do we do that? Let me go bishop f6 for sure. I'm going to need to make sure this pawn doesn't actually become a queen. So let's put that there. And then maybe just knight e7, queen d7 and castle. Keep the pieces on the board that way. Oh, that's a pretty good move. Let's go back here. I think this is a bad position. I just was so tilted, guys. I just had to do something. I just had to do something unreasonable. Oh, no. What am I doing? Knight g5, h7 traps my bishop. Actually, no, it doesn't. I could go here. I could go here. But it's not a good position. It's a bad position. It's really bad. I think we're already lost. He's going to play queen b3, and I'm probably going to resign. No way they saw this opening coming. You're exactly right. That's the whole point. No, there's actually times when sacrificing there is really good. I just did it way too early when it was not good to do that. I mean, once I get rid of that annoying pawn, I actually think our position's not totally awful. We just got to get rid of it. Oh, I could have just taken it. I can just take it now. I forgot this knight is here. Okay. Hold on. We'll do it later. Let's get the rook involved first. I want to stop queen d5. Yeah, the pawns are even. So, okay. And they're going to push here. We have to close things down. Close it down. I don't want to trade queens. Or do I? We're up on time. No, this is actually okay. We'll just trade the queens. We'll trade the queens. It's just an exchange, basically, at this point. And the position is very closed. There's no open files for the rooks to be super effective. So it's not as bad as you might think it is. I actually think we can win this game if we play quickly. I think we can win it. We do need to try to prevent the files from being opened, though. So how do we do that? He's going to try to play h5. Let's see, rook h8. Hmm. Do I have some trick here? Let's see. Do I have some trick? Oh, he has Rook G7. Oh, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not playing good chess at all right now. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't think we need to analyze it. It was just a bad decision from move like 5 or whatever move that was. 3 maybe. Okay, this is the same opponent, but now they're white. So let's see what's going to happen. This game. This person has some weird openings. Like Bishop C4, I don't think this is a good opening because you're going to lose a tempo, right? Like why would you go there? Very strange. Very strange opening. Let's go Bishop E7 and castle. Let's pin the knight. Let's trade these bishops off. No, okay. Okay. I didn't want to do that, but I'm also going to lose the pawn if I'm not careful here. Let's go B5 and shut down this bishop once and for all. Okay. We'll go A5 and expand over here. Let's go back, keep the bishops on the board. We can either go with the queen. Yeah, let's go with the queen. Now what? Maybe F5. Of course, they can en passant, but then we can take with one of these pieces. If they don't en passant, okay, they don't. We're going to reroute our knight to this square, most likely. So let's start by doing that. Oh no, I have to defend this too. Hold on, let's defend this first. Defend this first. Oh, that was a mouse slip. That was totally a mouse slip. I was trying to put the king back on G8, not move it to H8. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's not the worst move in the world, but it's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I wanted my knight to go there. See, this is where if I had my king on a different square, I probably could have done it now, but I can't because I have to take with the rook. What? Really? So they just decide to give up the bishop just like that. Hmm. We have to be careful though. I mean, there's two pawns here. There are two pawns here. Doesn't look like that threatens anything. They probably want to go here though. And take this. Okay, so we need to defend against that. So I guess we have to play queen h7. So now we can just take the pawn. Yeah, I'm actually threatening rook g6 now to trade a bunch of stuff or make the rook leave and get control of this file. So that's probably a good move. Okay, attacking my rook. Still going to play rook g6 next, most likely. Oh, they have f5 now. No, they don't. I just take it. Never mind. I was going to say they have it because queen f6, but no, I just take it with the queen. So, okay, that's what they're going for, obviously. So do we blockade it? Do we play knight g6, knight e7? What do we do here? There's g4, though. Okay, I'm not expecting that they'll actually trade. Just moving the queen there for now. All right, we're trying to attack here. It's pretty easy for them to defend that, though. Even just g4 looks pretty good. Wonder if I can sack the rook. They don't defend it. Interesting. Can't go there, man. Too slow. Too slow. Yeah, we had it. Their sacrifice was no good. I just didn't know what to do. Oh no, that wasn't the sacrifice moment. Never mind. That was later. That was later. Actually, their sacrifice was good. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. It wasn't like a blunder. It was, according to the engine, just equal. And then they actually did mess up at the end. We were winning. I was just too low on time. Wow. Ah. We started at 2,500. We started at 2,500. Come on. All right. No. This is literally my most unfavorite move to see on the board. Knight F3. It is. It literally is. This is how Magnus played one time. So we're going to copy Magnus here. We're going to copy Magnus with the Hirschstrom Gambit. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I'm going to play faster. I'm losing too many games on time. So we got to pick up the pace. We have to pick up the pace. Let's pin it. Let's castle, put the pressure on the D3 pawn. Let's go back. And I probably could have even taken it, but I think this just is better. We go here. If they play G4, then we'll drop back and hit it this way. We've got knight B4, we've got bishop B4, we've got E4. Do I want to sacrifice a piece? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Wait a second. Check here. Bishop B4. Or I just take, the queen moves, and then we... We got to calculate this one. Let's go this way. Interesting moment. Let's check this after the game to see if queen a5 was any good, because I wasn't sure what was happening after like knight b4 or bishop b4 or something. Yeah, bishop b4 maybe. Takes. No, then we have a check. Yeah, I might have been able to play queen a5. I'm not sure. Okay, this... Let's go. How do you like that? Hirschstrom Gambit for the win. Pin it to win it. Pin it to win it, guys. Okay. How about h5? He wants to go here and have a nice, simple game, but no, we can't allow that. We cannot allow it, guys. Okay. Now what? What do I do now? Here? Oh, we got him. We got him. Walked right into it. Yes. We won a game. We won a game. We won a game with 2 brilliant moves. Oh my. How did we do that? How did we do that? Yeah, Hirschstrom Gambit is just too strong. Brilliant move number 1. Sack the bishop. Brilliant move number 2. Sack the rook. Yes. Pin the queen. Okay, so I was curious though. No, queen a5 check did not work because after bishop b4, they just play a3. And even though you have an annoying pin, it's not going to be good enough. There's going to be b4, yeah. So I did the right decision. Took with the queen on e4. And we're actually winning. We're actually totally winning. So why is this such a cool move? Well, if the knight takes, you lose your rook over here with a check. If the king takes, then my other rook was going to come over. You're going to lose your queen, at least. Maybe get checkmated, depending on where you move the king to. Like, for example, here. That leads to a forced mate. So, take this way, you just get pinned. Either way, you lose your queen. Your king is still under attack, and it's just not good. Where did I blunder? Oh, my blunder was on move 1. That was my blunder. I need to go to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to actually speed it up a little bit. I'm going to go to 3 minutes. I want to get to 2,500. Okay, Caro-Kann, I'm going to play this, but I'm not going to play it all the way like I usually do. I think I'm going to play the alternate line. They go with bishop f5 immediately. Okay, this one we take. This one we take. This one is okay. This one is okay. I'll play queen f3 here. We're going to come out with the knight. We're going to play queen f3. Knight d6, only move for black. Only move is knight d6. That's the wrong move. So we've got him. We've got him already. Now we take it. Now we go here. Now we go... Probably just castle. Yeah, probably just castle. The thing is, the reason why our position is so much better is because black cannot castle. So it's like even material, but our king is safe in the corner and his king is stuck in the middle. That's why this is so good for us. Let's drop it back here. Bishop's going to go to one of these two. Let's go. Let's go here. This looks pretty good. See, if black could castle, they'd be fine. They'd have some decent options, but because they can't, they're just lost. We bring the rook over, we attack the king, and we checkmate. We'll talk about it after the game. Yeah, see, they have to do some awkward move like this. Let's go rook e1. Get ready to sacrifice the knight and come in with the rook for the game over. Yeah, that's going to definitely be game over. Ooh. All right, is this the best way? Is it the best way? I think it's the best way. What a move. What a beautiful move. Look at this. Checkmate. That is nasty. That is a nasty move. I think that's a move worthy of some fireworks. Some July 4th fireworks. The problem is if you're black, how do you stop me from taking this pawn next? How do you stop that? And that's what they're going to try. The thing is, I'm going to just take it anyway. I'm sorry. What? I don't know what that's all about, but it doesn't really bother me. I guess we just check. We can fork here, but we also just could take the free rook. We can also go check here. Wow. I mean, I'm just going to take the material at this point. We're basically just up the exchange and some pawns, and the king is still in trouble. So let's see. Let me see. Maybe just move the bishop here. Yeah, we have 2 pawns, and we're up the exchange. So it's really bad news for black. Let's just plant the bishop in the center there. And I think totally fine to just trade the pieces and win the endgame. But I might even, I don't know, start pushing. Okay, he's going to let me do it. Let's just trade the pieces. Yep. We don't have to trade queens, though. We could leave the queens on the board. Let's attack the knight. Okay, now I will trade if they want to. Yeah, it's a winning endgame. Let's just take the win. We'll take the free win. It really wasn't as close as it looked like it was. That was over for a long time. I was, keeping it interesting with the content. All right. Yep. Good game. 2 brilliant moves. Let's take a look at where they went wrong. So you have to play the move knight to d6. Only move here for black. And it's because it was exactly what we did. It's basically a big trade of pieces. They're going to get my knight and bishop. I'm going to get their knight and bishop. But I also lure their king out, so they lose castling rights. And now we just play like a normal game where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But like I said during the game, I can castle and they can't. And that really is a really, really big advantage. And then we had the super nice move here. And I actually did have a forced checkmate that I missed. If they try to run, queen f5 is checkmate immediately. Oh, I missed that. That's the move that I didn't see. Uh-huh. What I did was, still winning, taking all the pieces, but now we have to play it out. And then again, trading queens is also going to be winning, but you just got to play it out, right? Okay. Very good, very good. All right, we got e4 again. And let's go for another King's Gambit. We've been playing it. Let's continue. Here, you got to take this one. You got to play knight f3. I think we can go with the bishop check, if I'm not mistaken. And what's the move now? Is it just castling? No, that's a blunder, actually. Let's go. It's got to be d4 then. We don't want to blunder the fork. Now we can castle. What should I do? What should I do? Let's bring out the knight. I want to get this pawn. That's what I want. I want to get this pawn. Because this pawn's annoying. Because it stops your bishop from developing. I'm going to try to take it. I think if black is smart, they won't let me. Let's see if they're smart. Let's see if they are smart. I don't know. They're thinking an awful lot. Usually if you're going to play this move, you would just know that you're supposed to play it. So I think they won't play it. Okay, they don't play it. They do they do protect the pawn though. So that's another way to do it, I suppose. Okay, I want to make sure I'm supporting these dark squares, and then I'm going to probably go for knight h4, hit the bishop, and then I'm going to get this pawn back. No, maybe they are smarter than I gave them credit for. Okay. How about queen b3? I don't actually know what's going on. I think they're going to go here and getting a little bit hard to evaluate. Yeah, okay. So we take that. Let's bring the rook over, I guess. I don't know. You have to watch out for this, but it is defended at the moment. Maybe I can play c4 to attack this pawn. Yeah, they want to just go for that. All right, fine. So they're going to probably play rook e8. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, guys? I'm still targeting the pawn. All right. They missed it. They missed it. We got it. We got the pawn. That's what we wanted. Move 20, but we're up a pawn. And we're going to win on time. We'll go here. So they want to play f6. What do I want to be able to respond with? Yeah, now we just win on time. We just win on time. Okay, let's check the opening. Make sure we learned something from every game we play. It's important. Yeah, it was a pretty even game. The counter gambit that they played is actually one of the most annoying responses against the King's Gambit. So we played knight f3. Yeah, bishop b5 is the move here. Taking is the move here. d4 is the move here. Castling is the move here. And then it's actually knight b to d2 or c3 that I'm supposed to play. What's the point of this move? Let's say they just play, I don't know, bishop g4. Knight c4 or c3. Let's say knight c4. Let's say they go back. Then you trade. Queen comes up to d3. Let's say they do something like this. You actually jump your knight into e5. And now you get the pawn. Okay, so basically knight d2 to c4, and then jump a knight in here, blocking off the bishop, and you can take your pawn back. All right, that's good to remember. That's good to remember. Okay, we got white again. It's a 2500. They wanted nothing to do with my e4. That is too bad. Because I was all ready for another King's Gambit. Now we got black. All right. Okay, bishop g7. They play that. We'll go knight f6. What am I supposed to do against this? Let me think for a moment. Let's go back. Let's go queen c7. Basically, the setup I believe that we want to go for. What is this? a4. I believe what we want to go for is a pawn here. Oh, should I play a5 to stop this one? Hold on. Because otherwise they can cement their knight there. Maybe I should. Then I can always play b5, chasing the knight away. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so they go over there. But now we can just defend it like this. e5, getting control of this. Let's castle, or should I not castle yet? Let's actually reroute the knight. We got to get the knight here. So let's put the knight there. Now I'll castle. Okay. I think we have a great position. I think we've survived the opening phase. This bishop can put pressure here with the rook. Yeah, we have a great position. They're going to push. Okay, interesting. I think we could trade here. Trade here. Trade here. Is it c5? When I have to believe this endgame should be good for us because their pawns are going to be so weak. Have to believe that. So they don't want that. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is good. I think we have a nice end game here. Bishop's pretty active. It could be better, but let's trade the queens and win the end. Win the end game. Let's go. We're gonna have a pass pawn. They're gonna have to worry about. Our king's gonna make a sprint over here. Actually, I could also do something else. I'm just noticing. I could go for this. We got to get the king involved. I still like our position, though. He's stopping me temporarily. How do we get the king? Let's do this. Okay, now we go. I'm going here. I'm going here. Which he notices too. Sneaky guy. What a sneaky player. I think I might win this. Okay, he's not going to let me go for it. No! No! Ah! All right, let's rematch. Let's rematch. We have to beat this person. We can't lose like that. Not again. I think let's play this tricky line here. Let's play this tricky line. Okay, what's the point? We're going to try to throw our knight into d6 here. Yep, they fell for it. And then we take this. And now we have a good position, I think. Now we just have a good position. Let's go bishop d3. I can't believe I lost that game. I'm just too slow. We were totally winning. That's really frustrating. Okay. We'll take this pawn. And what we're going to do is at the right moment, I think, push Harry. Let's go all the way. All the way. It's actually very hard for them to stop this, I think. Okay, they're going to trade the queens. Interesting. I'm just going to keep pushing it, guys. Okay. This should be totally winning. I'm going to bring the rook over, and I think this is a win. How are they going to stop me from just going here and then pushing it? Right? Oh, that's their idea. Okay. So if I don't take, they're just going to take the pawn. If I go here, then I could go there. I could go there. I still feel like this should be a win. I just need to think how to do it. We can put the bishop there. The rook is basically trapped. Let me take another pawn first. Maybe now's a good time. Yeah, the rook is permanently stuck. So we actually can play the rest of the game with the rook against bishop here if we want. It's pretty interesting. My king can invade. Okay, now my rook can invade. Now we win. Now we just win. Yeah. All right, we'll play him one more time. We'll play him one more time. They play knight f3. Are you kidding me? Why would you do such a thing? Why? Why would you do such a thing? We're targeting the knight. We're targeting the knight again. We're targeting the knight again. Targeting the knight again. Targeting the knight again. We're targeting the knight again. We're defending our pawn, but we're still targeting the knight. Okay. Let's go ahead and defend here. So f4 is what I would like to play. They don't exactly stop it, but they are threatening this. We probably need to Actually, that's a tricky move. How do we deal with that? Uh-huh. Maybe we counterattack with knight c6, targeting here. Ooh, it's gonna get really tricky here, guys. We gotta calculate. If we take, there's this threat. I still think we should do it. Our knight's really strong here. So I like that. Okay, they go all the way back. All the way back. What could our plan be? What could our plan be? I guess I have to let him push that, unfortunately. Okay, probably gonna move the king. I don't want to lose this pawn. Don't want to lose that pawn. Ooh, knight b4 or knight e5 look pretty good. Let's go for this one. What a wild position we have. Our king is just sitting here in the center. But I think we have a nice attack. I don't know if I should do that. I should do it. I should do it. Because they can't castle. Knight e2. Man, what is going on? What's going on if I take that? What's going on if I play rook? Probably rook c8. Then we stop any counterplay from this rook. Well, there's a knight here we have to watch out for. Ooh. But we're threatening stuff, so it might be okay. Check. You go there instead. Okay. I'm going to put a rook here. Let's see if I can not lose on time. Unlikely in this game. Very unlikely. I think we do have the better position. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why did they move there? I was not expecting that rook move. I was not expecting that rook move. I should have, but I wasn't. All right, we're going to play the same opening again because it works so well. Nope, they don't want to play it. All right, let's just play nice and easy developing moves. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Let's pin the knight. Let's put a rook in the center. Let's go queen e2. We'll take that. We'll threaten checkmate. Trade? Yeah, let's trade. I don't think this person's not great at endgames. I think we can win in the endgame. All right. We have plenty of time, so we shouldn't be getting flagged. Okay. Let's play c3. Support that. Let's trade some more pieces. We'll go Capablanca style. Trade into the endgame. Right? Do I take that? Do I take it or not? Now let's just defend it. We'll just defend it. I'm going to try to get a rook on the 7th here. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I may have just blundered the game away, guys. Uh-oh. Why did I do that? That was bad. It was real bad. Let's see if we can recover. Let's go here. Oh, okay, okay. We have something to work with, potentially. We have a sneaky pawn to work with. He's trying to stop us. The thing is, guys, it doesn't actually work. Oh, he goes there. Okay, I wasn't expecting that move either. Hold on. How do we get our rook in there, guys? That's the question. Not actually sure. Not actually sure. Basically, I just have to wait. I just have to wait here. Oh, that was a good move, wasn't it? Man. Yeah, it's just lost. Oh my. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's just play a little faster. Okay, we'll go bishop b7. Bergstrom gambit for the win. Can I play f6 here, actually? Let's play f6 instead of h6. Because now when I play e4, he's not going to be able to jump his knight in. Oh, wow. Okay, he's going to sack the piece. He's going to sack the piece and try to checkmate me. But I do have queen e8, maybe? Let's see. Rook g8, queen g6, queen g6. Okay, let's go knight c6. Even though we're losing a bunch of pawns, we do have the extra piece, and now we're getting a lot of pieces active. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at this move, guys. Look at this move. Let's see. What is happening? Do I want the rook or do I want this rook? Or do I want this bishop? Probably this rook, right? I want to go here and get this bishop out. I could have taken the pawn, but I feel like this is more higher priority. Let's see. We could take c2 now. Ooh, b2. There's rook b1. We could play d5, which I think I should do. Yeah, I got to get this bishop out. Let's play d5. Bishop d4 attacks me, but I could just defend it. Just defend. Okay, rook g8 to move. Wants to bring his knight somewhere, I guess. I don't know. All right, rook g8. We're coming down here, guys. We're coming down here. And now what? Bishop h3, I lose my queen. We'll just move. Our position's great. Our position's really great. Let's go here. Here. We're building up for checkmate. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it real soon. Real soon, guys. Look at this. Look at this. White's running out of options. Yeah. Yeah. We did it. We did it. Bergstrom Gambit is too strong. It's too strong. All right, we got a 2,500 FIDE master. Let's go. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's be consistent here with the King's Gambit. We've looked at these lines, so we're ready. We are absolutely ready. Throw in the check. Trade the pawn. Play d4. We know this. We even know what the follow-up plan is. You guys remember it, right? Knight to d2. Remember this? Remember this one? We go here in e5. This was the plan. Trade and go here. You guys remember, right? Dun, 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 dun. Now we can take our pawn back. Whoa, what is that move? What is that move? So they're giving me this if I want it. Also this. Oh, but there's f6. Maybe that's the idea. Wow. Wow, this is a mess. Okay. This is a big mess, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take the pawn. I'm going to take the pawn. I don't believe they can get away with f6 here. I don't believe it. Let's see. We just have to find the right approach. You just have to find the right approach. I'm setting it up, guys. I'm setting it up. Somehow, I'm setting up a checkmate. They're going to take this. I'm willing to bet they're going to take this. How many pawns do we have for our piece? 3, 4, 5, 6 against... We have 2 for the bishop. Maybe it's not enough, but... It's very dangerous for the black king, I feel like. Fortunately, they can defend. Maybe I shouldn't have sacked the knight. We'll check it after the game. Maybe it was too much. Oh. You know what's funny about that? I literally was thinking of moving the queen somewhere else, and then I was like, wait, I can't. I think I was thinking of g6, and I was like, I can't. Then I moved it to e2. Okay. Okay. Wow, they played a perfect game. Basically perfect. They played a perfect game. All right, well, we knew that we did the right idea. Oh, it's... Wait, what? It's the other knight? I totally thought it was this knight. It's knight ce5? Wow. What's the point of that? That just loses. Oh my. If I move this knight and they go here. Oh, because now you can chase the knight away. You guys see that? Oh, so you use this knight. And if they go to h5, now the queen goes to d3. And I don't know what's happening here. Now you can sack this and the queen. Oh my. Okay, I messed up. I played the wrong knight. I didn't realize that. I thought it was the F knight the whole time. Wow. Okay. Was I supposed to? I don't actually remember. I don't think this is supposed to be good for white, is it? Do I just go back? Then they want to push. But I just go back, right? We'll have to check if this is the line, but this looks okay for me. This looks okay for me. Let's play d5. Stop the knight from coming in here. That's fine. Targeting the queen. You can play c5 now and attack the queen. Mm-hmm. Could also play e5 and just get a nice big center. Rook e8. I like c5. I think if we trade a few pieces here, that actually doesn't make sense. Takes with the knight. Okay. I like how this bishop looks pretty bad back here. This bishop on c1 doesn't look like it's doing too much. Okay, let's push the pawn. Maybe we go to e4 when I get ready. I'm going to put a rook here, I think. I didn't see that. Oh, got to be careful. Got to be real careful. Let's defend. Defend the knight. Uh-oh. What is happening? Let's go here. Might have messed this up, guys. I think I did mess this up. Okay, we're not going to be able to stop these pawns, so I'm hoping I can push these pawns. That's my plan. Just don't know if it's a good plan. Oh. How did I get so low on time again? Every game. It's every game, guys. It is every game. At least I have a good position now. At least I have a good position. Wow. Wow. How did we win? How did we win? Oh, man. All right. They were winning, but they just blundered it when I was low on time. So I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, let's try to get to 2,500 and then I'll stop. Let's try to get to 2,500. See if we can do it with the King's Gambit. No, this one, we got to go with the Smith Mora. Oh, did I have Queen D4 there? I wonder if I could have played Queen D4. Because they brought the bishop out super early. This guy's doing some strange stuff. He's doing some strange stuff. I'm trying to get them to play f6 so it weakens the diagonal. Okay, he didn't go for it, but that's pretty weird. You brought your bishop out and then you just went back. I'm going to go back too. Okay. But I guess let's continue with the normal piece configuration. Put the rook on d1, rook on c1. Drop the bishop back. Well, now what? Now what do we do, guys? I don't know. I'm just giving my bishop somewhere to run. I don't really know what else to do. I feel like the bishop b4 lines always cause me problems. Like, I don't feel like I've gotten a good grasp on how I should play against them. All right, we're going to do something a little bit wild. Wild because there's a bishop here. But I'm going to try to push h-pawn up here and chase this knight away. If we can make it go back to h8, that would be awesome. They could play rook e8, though. But still, we gain a lot of space if we can get that in. Okay, so they do have 95. They do have 95. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for f4. I guess we just take it with the bishop. Yeah. Okay, what is going on with this move? If we take it and just retreat the bishop, that's probably a fine option. We might lose a pawn. Not a big deal. Actually, we don't lose a pawn, I don't think, because we have this. So I'm thinking it's going to be f4. No, he moves the knight already. Okay. Let me think, guys. Let me think. Hold on. What? I did it again. I forgot. I forgot about the time again. Man. Someone tell me in chat. Nelson, wake up. You're playing 3-minute games. I keep forgetting. I haven't played 3-minute in a long time. It's really hard to adjust. And I'm paying the price for it. I am definitely paying the price here. What are they doing? What is this person doing? Sacrificing all their pieces just to flag me? Not cool. Oh. Ah, way too much time. I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. Oh, man. Okay, let's just check that early bishop before. I don't think that's even a good move, but let's just see. Let's just see what we were supposed to do. Yeah, so we actually were totally winning at one point. I don't know what moment that was. Let's see. Oh, when they started sacrificing all their pieces for no reason. Okay, well, that's fine. So, is that even a move? Hold on, let's see. It is a move. It's played in 5% of the games. It's not necessarily a great move, but it is a move. Yeah, queen d4 is a move, though. Let's see. So queen d4, you're actually targeting this and this. So most people just take. And then Stockfish says you should actually take with the pawn. And then when they bring the knight out, you chase it. And you get this kind of a weird-looking position. And if they attack you, you swing the queen over. And then the queen goes back here. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, this is slightly better for white. So I could have played queen d4. Okay. All right. All right, let's play like maybe one or two last games and then call it a night. Call it a day. See if we can end on a win, at least. All right, let's try this again. So Smith Mora. Okay, this one we're gonna push here. Take here. Here. D6, so we go C4, we chase the knight. That one guy played knight b4. You guys remember that game from a couple of streams? Yeah, this is the more normal move, I feel like. We just take, I think. Go knight c3. Bishop f4 should be a strong move here. Can I get away with castling? It's a bit risky, but it also gets all the pieces involved right away, so I think I can do it. Let's threaten a checkmate. They do have f5, but we just move our queen, probably. Let's see, here or here? I guess we have to go here to defend the pawn. I'm expecting f5. I would be surprised if they play anything else. Okay, let's go queen e2. All right, what's going on? Let me take that. Bring my king to defend the pawn. Yeah, now we have a nice weakness here, though. That's a big weakness to attack. Put a rook there. Just target the backward pawn. All right. A3 forces the knight back. B3 forces the queen, but then we have bishop C1. I guess A3 makes more sense. Oh, they're going to just take the bishop, though. Boom, boom, boom. I guess I can't stop that, can I? Okay. Which way? Which way? Which way? I don't know, guys. Let's go this way, I guess. I'm doing it again. I'm thinking too much. All right. Bishop's hanging over here, so we can't take the pawn. I guess let's go knight here instead. Now we can take with the queen. Yeah, this endgame will be good for us because this is a weak pawn. This is a weak pawn. And we have the 2 against 1. So this is a great ending for us. Is that a blunder? No. It was almost a blunder. Chase the bishop away. They can't defend it. They're going to go here. Chase it away again. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I just gave up a pawn for no reason. Why did I do that? Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, guys. All right. Still not an awful position for us, but it was better before I gave a free pawn. They have bishop d2 now. Ugh. They didn't see it, thankfully. They missed bishop d2. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just want to get control of the second rank here so their rook can't do that. Now we can push. Should be winning now. Should be winning now. What? What? Okay. Okay. Let's play one last game, guys. This will be the last game. I got to stop after this because I'm not really playing great chess right now. Ooh, there was a system. There was a system I was wanting to play against this. Let's see if we can play it. It was bishop here. And then it was you play this move a6. Kind of a crazy looking move, I know. And you tuck the bishop back here. And then I believe, what was the idea? Somehow attack the king side. Let's put my knight here first. I'm setting it up maybe to launch these pawns. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to go out in style today, guys. We're going to go out with some fireworks. How does that sound? This is under attack. We could defend it. I think I will defend it. Notice this bishop. This bishop is potentially going to play a key role in our attack here, guys. We're going to try to play h4, open it up. And this guy might just be the hero, okay? So don't forget about it. Move our knight. Oh, I can't move there. That's a clever move. I mean, I could just sack it. I don't know how much we need this knight. I could just sack it. Question is, how strong is our attack if I do that? It's pretty strong. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Goodbye to the knight. Goodbye to the knight. Knights are overrated anyway in chess. Okay, look at this. This is our plan. He's going to take with the H pawn because you can't take with the other pawn. Don't forget. Don't forget. And when they do, aha, we're going to go like this. Okay? That's fine. We're going to make him take it. We're going to make him take it. And I think we just do this. This is our play. This is our play. All we have to do then is get rid of the knight and checkmate. Okay? That's the plan, guys. Queen h7, bishop g4, take the knight, queen h2, checkmate. That actually is quite nice because now I can just take it like this. Oh, I guess they're going to play e4. But still. Yeah, this is okay. That's something. But still, we're going to do this anyway. We're going to just go back to the plan. Could also go to h3. Sorry, I could also go to h3. So we have two options. Let's see what they do. They're probably going to move their rook. If I go bishop g4 and they try to run, and I take and the queen takes, yeah, they will get away. So maybe we should do this. Because now if they try to run, we actually just take it and we win. Okay, you guys see that? Checkmate. So they're going to try this. But now the king is trapped. Now the king is trapped. We change plans to checkmate on h2. How are they going to stop this one? Queen back to e2. We take. They take with the queen. Check. They do get away, don't they? I mean, I can repeat the position. Let me throw in this move. And then keep thinking. We could repeat the position, take a draw, but that seems really sad. How else do we do it, though? Check. The king just runs. I don't have a mate. I could try to flag. They're low on time. We could try to flag them. Queen h. Oh, what? Now let's go back to this plan. We have the pressure on the bishop here. They can't run now because of this. If they take me, that looks really... What is this? We're targeting this one with the bishop and the rook. They block it off. Bam! Let's go. Let's go. What is happening? Who knows? Check. What's going on? Check. Mate. Yes. Good last game. Good last game. Okay, let's analyze it before we call it a day. All right. Wow. That was pretty fun, actually, at the end. Okay. Yeah, we did have the brilliant move right at the end. So I think the time pressure really helped us, but still, we had a really nasty attack going. So I saw this on one of the Butcher, I think is his channel. Big Miodrag. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Perunovic. But he's an international master, and he recommended this kind of system. Basically, you just put the bishop back here. And in a lot of cases, you can attack. Now, they didn't make it as easy as I think some of the other lines, but we still were able to do it. And let's see, actually. Yeah, Stockfish says, no, you can't give up your knight like that, but it worked out for us in practice here. Yeah, that was their mistake. They had to play queen a4 check. Let's just say I would have moved, I don't know, maybe here. Then bring their rook over. And apparently now I don't have time to do this plan because they're going to start going on the offensive. And let's just say I try to defend. There's this crazy move, bishop takes e5, which what human in their right mind would play that? Oh, you're opening up for the rook sacrifice? Then you're going to take this, and I don't have time for my plan because wow, okay. I mean, Stockfish is just ridiculous. Anyway, in the game, yeah, it actually says this should have been a draw by repetition back and forth. But they messed up. Now I'm actually winning. Yep, now I'm just winning. Queen comes in, rook comes down. And rook takes b2 was the best move. Yes. So the way you have to think about it is you're trying to take advantage of the dark squares, but the pawn is in your way. If you just trade, what are you going to do now, right? You have no way to keep attacking. But if you sack the rook temporarily, we're not even really interested in the rook there, right? We're more interested in how is white going to defend against this. And so check, we just move, and now it's a forced mate. You actually can't stop the checkmate. Cool. All right, guys. Happy 4th of July to everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. We lost some points, but I think we had some good games. I think we learned something. We got a lot of brilliant moves, which is nice. So have a good weekend. I'll see everybody next time. Stay sharp, play smart, take care.